Yo, and this video, I'm sharing some pixie dust about Marlo. Now, there's a question that has been floating around about Marlo and why she should get a peach. Why haven't she gotten a peach? And will she ever get a peach? So, as I was online, flying around, snooping into everybody's business, I landed on Candy Online page, where she was interviewing Andy Cohen. And one of the topics came up was Marlo. And Candy asked the question. She said a lot of people wanted to know about, will Marlo ever get a peach? And Andy basically confirmed why Marlo don't have a peach. He also confirmed something else that I'm going to do in another video, and he confirmed something about Phaedra, but that's going to be another video. But here, Andy confirmed why Marlo don't have a peach. And Andy says this. He said, in getting a peach, there has to be a consensus. And he says, without a consensus, you can't get a peach. So that's one thing. Second thing Andy said, Marlo is being seen a lot on the show. And we know she was seen a lot. She's been seen a lot on the show since, I know she was seen on the show last year when she had her wig event. And Kenya came there and just tried to take over the event and make it about her hair care product. I have yet to understand why Kenya doesn't have her own hair care event. Why she got to crash other people's event because she crashed Cynthia's event. Cynthia knew she would. Cynthia allowed it because Cynthia knew she was coming. She crashed Cynthia's event to try and bring up that beef with Nene that wasn't a beef. It was just she using Cynthia to get back on the show, and we see how that handled. She got what she want. Now she has this beef with Nene. So that's the second thing. Marlo is being used more often. She's being seen more often on the show. And the third thing Andy said was, she is a part of an elite group where a lot of people aren't. Therefore, she should be very, very proud about that. Very happy, proud, whatever about that. Even though she doesn't have a peach, she's a member of this elite group that a lot of people, housewives, can't get into. For example, Tanya, all the rest of them that was on the show from beginning to now have never been a part of that group, except for those who had a peach and have since been let go. But those who never had a peach, they apparently are not a part of the elite group that Marlo has been invited into, I guess. And I can understand what that means, because me being the person that I am, I have been invited into a specific group of people at Microsoft. Nobody would ever know it, but I helped Microsoft come up with ideas for the Surface tablet and their laptop now, so it can compete and bring their stocks back up. My name is nowhere on that, but I'm a part of that conscious community because I was invited into Microsoft particular panel group of people. And when I just wanted to just give an idea, and they said, you have to be invited. And I got it, a week or two, I got an invitation a few years ago. And I've been in that group ever since, even though I'm not someone you would know. Fine with me, because I get to use my iPhone, and basically I got some free stuff from them. Free whatever. Software. Whatever. Example, to digress a little bit. I'm basically MacBook now, but I've been Windows ever since 1995. I got my first Windows. Never touched a computer ever a day in my life. Went to school 2005. Well, it was a 95, but went to school 2005. But before that, I got my 95 laptop, and I was fascinated with fixing it, repairing it. So that's what I do. I even tore it up. I even disabled my monitor, and had to call a friend of mine who's in computers, that's his business, and get him to talk me through it to enable it back to the thing. So, ever since then, I don't take it apart and all of that. But with all that said, I'm just one of these people. I've always been like a little pixie type person. I just go around, just dabbling and everything, because everything excites me. I get bored real easy. So as a pixie, I get bored. I just find something new to do. But anyway, Marlo. 3 things that Andy brought out about Marlo. 1, she will never get a peach because there's no consensus for it. There are people that do not want her to have a peach. 2, she's been seen more often on the show. Therefore, she's a part of this elite group membership that a lot of people can't get into. And number 3, what was number 3? She'll never get a peach. Okay. 1, she'll never get a peach. 2, there's no consensus for her to get a peach because some people just do not want her to have a peach. And number 3, she's a part of an elite group, an elite club that many want to be in but can't be in. So those are the 3, I think. But anyway. And this picture I got off of Facebook, and I think it's a lovely picture of Marlo coming out, and it says the fashion at Marlo Hampton, TV personality / style maven. So she's coming out as style. Great panel. Okay, she's fashion. So fashion is going to be Marlo's. Fashion is going to be Marlo's. I think that's going to be her storyline, similar to Cynthia's storyline as a model. Eva tried to do the model thing, top model thing, but Cynthia already has that, so she'll be competing with the old school. And Cynthia gonna win out. So Marlo got to figure, not Marlo, Eva. Eva got to fill out her own. But I think Marlo is gonna be style. Portia got different ones like the wig and dish, and the fact that she can sing, got her music flatline. So Portia has several. Nene has several. Her boutique, her marriage with a Greg, which is what Housewives is all about. And now Portia also having her relationship with Dennis, which is what it's all about. Candy going through her struggles with Todd and her daughter. Can't stand Todd, and Todd talking about, so this is drives so insane. I did a video on that, I think last night. You can look that up and catch the well, people call it the T, but on my channel I'm gonna call it the pixie dust. You go and catch the pixie dust on about how Riley really feels about Todd, and Candy is going through it, trying to keep it together. It's not easy to keep it together when your husband is straight down the middle, not gonna do it the way you understand things gonna come together. They're not gonna listen. Apparently, Todd and Candy have two ways of raising kids. But this thing with Candy, just to digress a little bit to Candy. This thing with Candy, I'll probably do a video specifically on Candy like I'm doing Marlo. And I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna do Candy. Yes, I'm gonna do Phaedra. So with all of that said, Candy has a whole situation going on with her, and she is not gonna let that be her storyline. But it already started out as a storyline. Oh, the new baby has come now. And these names, I think they're wonderful. Ace and Blaze. The little girl name is Blaze. And that resonates so well with me because I have a new grandbaby on the way, a little grandboy on the way. Supposed to come the end of January. But we think he'll be here by December. We're trying to keep him in there because she's been having those Braxtons and issues. Going to the doctor trying to keep that boy in there. She was trying to keep him in there. She was trying to keep him in there almost from the beginning. Ever since 6 weeks. Trying to keep that little baby in there. And his name is going to be Chase. I said, oh. And I noticed I'm beginning to see there's a lot of babies coming up with that Ace name. And I'm thinking they have a connection with the Ace of Spades or something like that. But anyway, I say there's another baby named Jace also. I forgot who child name is Jace. But my little grandboy is going to be here. The doctor said he will be here if you don't be here by Thanksgiving, because you're having some issues. He'll be here no later than Christmas. So we could have a Thanksgiving baby, or we could have a Christmas baby. Either way it goes, his name is going to be Jace. So that's why I resonate with Candy and her kid's name, because it's that conscious space where everybody is naming their kids with rhyming with Ace, Blaze, Jace. Wonderful names. But anyway, back to Marlo. So I'm seeing Marlo storyline is going to be the fashion, whereas Cynthia's storyline has always been her modeling days. And we don't know. I don't think Eva's still trying to figure her way out, but Eva done went down the wrong line. Eva got some damage control she got to do because her, what's up?
You think this still work?
What is it?
It's a PayPal.
It should work. So, anyway, I lost my thought. My son asked me about that thing. I got all kind of stuff around here. Anyway, and then Eva messed up. She really messed up with Portia and Nene. Portia and Nene is two most important people on Real Housewives of Atlanta right now. She came for them two, which is what she should do. But she came in a way that it's not working for her. She got to do some damage control. Cynthia got to do some damage control because of the way she betrayed Nene. And she been doing it ever since Nene told Greg to stop acting like a bitch. And they say she called him a bitch, and everybody knows she didn't call him a bitch. She said, stop acting like one. That's what she said. But Cynthia want to go, oh, you call my husband a B. Cynthia has been doing these things to Nene ever since then. I saw it. Everybody else sit there and act like it didn't happen. I'm like, oh, we watching the same show. Can't y'all see that Nene and Cynthia work it out? And then Cynthia blindsided Nene on the couch at the reunion, which is what she had to do to stay relevant, to return. That's what she did. And then they hid it. But now it's coming out because Nene is Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is that franchise. Whether people want to like it or not, that's their problem. But in the end, everybody's going to have to realize it is what it is with Nene. But anyway, Tanya's smart. Tanya just come in and be a friend. She come in being Nene's friend. And they had that little split over that husband who she been dating 10 years and ain't actually marry her. But that wasn't a whole entire deal breaker, for lack of a better word, with Nene. It's just that she went there and she got that done, and then she kind of backed it up. Like she said, she did not go ham on Nene at that reunion. Tanya's smart. Eva wasn't so smart. She went ham at Nene. I'm like, it's like, yeah, and then Andy said something else. And Andy tried to warn Eva about going so hard on Nene about that mic. Andy said on what's happening live, and he looked at Eva. He tried to warn Eva. Eva, when they go, you have to be mic'd up. Nene didn't have a choice but to be mic'd up. They say, if she'd have said anything that would have been about the family, the mic would have been cut. Eva wasn't trying to hear that. Therefore, Eva messed up. Now, Andy is being forced. He is being harassed, but not Andy, because Andy don't work for Bravo no more. So that's not up to Andy no more. But Bravo has people sending in petitions to fire Eva for colorism, which Eva made that mistake last year with Shamil. She did it with Shamil. She was colorist towards Shamil. And that can come out. Now, when Shamil start getting where Marlo is, I don't know, but thing is, I think Eve is gonna have to go toe to toe with Marlo with that colorist thing. Like Evelyn went toe to toe with OG with that colorist thing. And see who come out winning. That's the only way that's gonna work. Cause Eva going after Nene, Eva going after Portia the way she is, it's not working. Because Nene did what was required of her. Like Andy said, Nene could not have gone over there without the mic. It is what it is. And the fact that Eva don't want to hear that is going to be her downfall on that show. And she went too hard on Portia. She went hard on Kenya, but there's no big deal with that. But she went too hard on Portia, talking about Dennis. A lot of time, it's not what you say about people, it's how you say it. The same way with Lonnie Love. It's not what she said, the fact that Portia want to get that on reality show. Saying that is not the problem. It's the context of how she said it. Their whole thing was a negative about blogs, talking about them. And then you come out and say that about Portia. Okay, Lonnie. You don't want, the fact that you don't want nobody saying nothing. You get mad with Wendy and throw a dig at Wendy. And what did Wendy get right after that? They called winning off of Wendy a star. Some people need to figure out the game, but they figuring it out. But they're going to have to do some damage control to get past that. But anyway, back to Marlo Hampton. The three things why Marlo will never get a peach. There's no consensus. 2, will she ever get a peach? And it says no, because there must be a consensus. And 3, she's being seen on the show more often, and she's a part of an elite membership that many are not in. So those are the 3 Marlo pixie dust that I'm spreading around. Still making it up, trying to figure it out. Spreading around these YouTube streets. Alright, that just came to my head from the universe. These are the 3 pixie dust that I am spreading around these YouTube streets. Alright. Well, that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.